the fourth. Tonight, a collection of some of the league's brightest young players.
And make no mistake about it, these guys are a work in progress, but the talent is undeniable. Can't wait to see who becomes the alpha dog in this group.
Now the starting group for Orlando. Banchero out there with Carter. Then it's Markelle Fultz. Then there's Wagner. And it's Bull in its center. Now Fultz, following the miss by LaMelo Ball from deep. Bull kicks to Banchero. And stolen by Hayward. Rozier the pass to Ball. Back to Rozier. Washington with it. Ball surveying the defense. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
You know, because Ball is so skilled, defenders try to get physical with him, rough him up a bit, but it doesn't faze him. That rarely works against Ball.
Now here's Fultz. Here's Banchero. The layup missed. And so it's Hayward with it. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. And there's already a loyalty aspect to Banchero's makeup, starting with the tribute to the city he grew up in.
He literally takes Seattle everywhere he goes. You look at the tat on his right bicep. It has the Seattle skyline, Mount Rainier, the street he grew up on. In terms of his character, that indicates deep roots and a solid foundation he can build on.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
Now here's Fultz. Fires for 3, and Carter with the basket on the assist from Fultz.
For a young player, I like the way Fultz sees the floor. He knows and feels when a guy is open.
Williams dishes the ball. Back to Williams. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. Hayward passes to Rozier, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Well done by Hayward on the assist that time. He's able to spot a wide open teammate because he plays with his head up.
Carter outside. And here's Fultz. The pass to Banchero. Three-pointer. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
And the basket by Rozier.
Rozier is confident as an offensive player. He knows he has what it takes to get it done from there.
Rozier against Fultz. Unable to get that one. Some solid defense from Rozier.
And the Magic have been one of the league's worst offenses in recent years. In fact, it's been over a decade since they've been average in that regard. Drafting a ready-made weapon in Paolo Banchero, they hope can help them take a step in the right direction.
No one near Fultz as he lets it go. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
You know, it's one thing to have a nice stroke, but it's another to understand how to get yourself free outside the arc for your shot. Has a soft, delicate stroke, does Fultz, and it rolls off his fingers nicely.
Now, Wagner, after Gordon Hayward's three-pointer that didn't go. Wagner with a screen for Fultz. Pass to Banchero. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Fultz kicks to Banchero. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Charlotte's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Ball. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one is on Bol. And how exciting it must be to have LaMelo Ball, Clark, on your team.
Kevin, clearly one of the most exciting guards in the league. The anticipation was through the roof for Ball, and needless to say, I think he's lived up to it. He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity, he's cashing in on those.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finish hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Now here's Hayward. Washington kicks to Hayward. From outside the arc. And Bol pulls it down. Bol's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. 32 seconds left to play here in the first. Fultz the pass to Bol. Banchero dishes to Bol. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, inside, Bol does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Here's Bol, and Bol slams it in.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish. It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Orlando.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
They've got Martin, Oubre out there with Dennis Smith, and it's Richards in at the center position. So that's who Charlotte starts the second with. To the right side. Now, here's Suggs. He's covered closely. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, look at the job Jalen Suggs did in his rookie season. I mean, he started to show some of those flashes as the season wore on. Flashes of athletic superiority, but also an understanding of how to impact the game with his speed and size and fearlessness.
Now, here is Martin. Here's Oubre. Back to Martin. There's the 3. And it's Suggs with the rebound. Magic leading by 7. On the wing, Isaac. And now we've got the intentional foul. And about Jalen Suggs, Clark, primed for a tremendous season.
No question about it in my mind, Kevin. I mean, the Magic fans are in for a treat. They are excited to see him play again. I think he's got the ability to be elite if things come together as I anticipate they will for him. I think they're fortunate to have him in Orlando running the point.
Now here is Harris. Driving in, and that one, good. Harris has got the lead up to 9 now for the Magic.
Gary Harris says, I got more than just a three-point shot, folks. Excellent at getting into the lane by penetration.
4. Boom, he jams it straight down.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does. Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Here's Smith. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jonathan Isaac.
For the Hornets, they have the memory of 2 straight play-in game losses hanging over their heads. That's a tough way to end any season. It should be fuel and motivation for them.
Clark, do you think losing a play-in game 2 years in a row has a lasting effect?
Oh, I think it definitely does, Kevin. Has to leave a bad taste in your mouth. To come so close to being part of the playoffs like the Hornets have is tough to handle and swallow. but it also, on the flip side, can serve as great motivation.
And here's Smith after the three-pointer from Cole Anthony. Smith kicks to Oubre. Passes to Martin. Out to Smith. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Thor, no good. Orlando leading by 10. Harris, right side. Wagner finds Anthony. Back to Wagner. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wagner's got his first points in this one.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Oubre. No good on that one. So Orlando will take it the other way. Outside Anthony. From deep. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Oubre. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Yeah, great execution there. The turnaround, such a difficult shot to defend.
Anthony drawing the double team. Suggs passes to Harris. Anthony taking his time here. Pass to Isaac. Back to Anthony. Into the lane. The rebound by Richard.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Thor, no good. Here's Orlando now. They're on a 16-6 run. Here's Harris. And the rebound goes to Martin. Hornets trail by 13. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Smith finds Martin. Oubre on the wing. He's covered by Isaac. And finished off by Oubre.
And the leaping ability of Oubre Jr. When he gets inside, this guy's determined to finish.
Here's Suggs. Another miss by Orlando.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range. Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Yeah, there was definitely something.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can to the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow-mo,
the ruling on the floor is confirmed.
are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And he hits the first of three.
I like a lot of things about Suggs. His toughness and physicality, though, kind of stand out, especially at both ends of the floor. And I think he just continues to grow as a player.
And he makes all three. Ball with a wide open look. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so that brings the first half to a close. Magic lead by 12. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Cole Anthony having a dominant impact, guys, in this game.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
So on the floor for Orlando, they've got Wendell Carter. Fultz is out there with Franz Wagner. Then there's Banchero. And it's Bol in at the center, filling out the middle. Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Ball finds Williams. The three-pointer, no good. Magic leading by 12.
An elite prospect with very few holes in his game. Banchero can score from all three levels, makes plays for others. Terrific rebounder, and the list goes on and on. Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Many scouts had Banchero as the safest pick in the draft. Would you agree?
He and maybe Jabari Smith Jr. What separates Banchero a little, he's an elite back to the basket scorer. Those guys have become increasingly harder to find.
Wagner outside. To the middle. And then Carter with the dunk.
With obvious length and jumping ability, Carter Jr. can get it going above the rim and make it look easy.
And a deep three from Ball. Again, Ball missing. Orlando's gotten on a roll from three-point land. They've been flawless. 6 for 6 tonight. Fultz against Rozier. Here's Carter. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And then Washington with the dunk.
Boy, nice vision that time from the point guard. Rozier's responsibility is to know when his teammate is open and get the ball there.
Here's Fultz. No good with the triple.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Rozier kicks to Washington. The kick out to Ball. The pass to Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They get the rebound. Tries again. Can't capitalize inside. Orlando leading by 14. Banchero passes to Bol. And he banks in the layup. 6 points for Bol. But just a few years ago, we saw a lot of teams toying with small ball lineups. But I think you'd agree unquestionably, big men are back.
You know, Kevin, I would agree because simply when you look at it, there are a lot of really high-quality big guys that can do it inside and out. And so going small is a less frequent approach at this point, and it's one that poses a lot of challenges in my mind.
Stolen by Washington. And now here's Rozier, the fast break chance. And he uses the glass on the layup. Rozier's got 6.
They call him Scary Terry for a reason. This guy's a blur in the open floor.
Here's Banchero.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Trailing by 13. And Ball slams it in.
Ball exploding off the floor for a big slam. Young fella's got some pretty good hops on him.
And Rozier comes to help. Back to Fultz. Fires top of the key. The shot that time not on target. And Charlotte will go the other way with it.
After winning the 2021 Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball was even better his sophomore campaign. He continues to grow his game.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And for LaMelo Ball's second year, Greg, where did you see him improve the most?
I think taking on more of a scoring load, Ball's points per game were significantly up. But LaMelo also improved his three-point and free throw shooting numbers. So rounding out that offensive game will be important.
Here's Rozier. After the basket by Franz Wagner. Here's Ball. The shot off that time. Nice defense from Wagner. Feeds it to Banchero. Back to Fultz. He dishes it to Carter. Magic moving the ball around. Here's Banchero. A rebound by Washington. Hornets trail by 11. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Rozier. Up and in on the layup. 8 points for him.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
Here's Williams. Tries yet again. Misses at the rim. And so it's the Orlando Magic in control with the 9-point lead to Anthony. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Charlotte shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. We've got Kelly Oubre. He's out there with Smith, and it's Richards in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Magic leading by 9. Anthony right side. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
To the inside, out to Harris, takes the 3, knocks down the 3 ball.
You can tell Gary Harris is thinking of firing that shot even as the pass is coming his way.
Oubre with it, defended now by Wagner. Here's Richards. Here's Smith. Pass to Richards. Oubre, right side, to the paint. Suggs with the steal. And there's the foul. It'll go on Nick Richards. That's foul number 2 for him. Orlando's gotten all but one of the 3-pointers to go down in this game. They've gone 7 of 8 so far. Outside Anthony. Over in the corner, Isaac. Here's the 3. 6 on the shot clock. Oubre with the steal.
Ill-advised pass on that one, guys. I mean, he had to know there was a man there in position to get that turnover.
Isaac with the steal. Here's Suggs. That's tipped. And Charlotte turns it over again.
Magic ball.
Wagner against Martin. Over in the corner, Isaac. And the foul on Dennis Smith Jr. That's foul number 2 for him. So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte.
Second team foul.
Poke loose.
Substitution on the court.
Wagner finds Harris. Williams with the block. Outside, ball. Williams with the ball. Picked up by Harris. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for Orlando. At one point, they led by 16. Williams with the block. And they get it back. Carter left side. Shot clock at 6. And the dunk by Ball.
The towering presence that is Ball. Good at staying active and going after those offensive rebounds.
Now, here's Rozier. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. That cuts the lead to single digits.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Stolen by Ball. And a fast break now for the Hornets. The kick out to Rozier. Back to Ball. Orlando grabs the miss. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's Fultz, and finished off by Fultz.
Fultz, when he has room to throw it down, he's taking it to the rim. No hesitation.
The kick out to Rozier. Back to Ball. Again, the Hornets score.
Ball showing a lot of effervescence on the offensive end, and it's probably infectious for the rest of his squad.
Wagner has screen on Rozier. Wagner outside. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Banchero dishes the ball, and the shot goes down. And the Magic lead by 11.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Ball with the bucket.
Boy, that's a nice effort from Ball in the paint that time, working hard to find a way to get that shot off.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Wagner kicks to Fultz. Banchero with the ball. Washington's on him. Passes it to Wagner. Stolen by Ball. Launches the three. Good on the triple.
Well, I tell you, there's nothing more impressive than seeing a young player keeping his composure in a high-stakes big league situation.
It's rebounded by Fultz. Now Ball. No good. And so it's Orlando winning this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
offensively, Brent?
Well, we got some great playmakers out here, BA, so it's a multitude of guys who are going to be able to survey the floor, maybe make that backdoor play or that lob pass to the rim. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Now Washington's starting five. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Kyle Kuzma out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Gafford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Morris. Here's Beal. And then Beal with the dunk.
And Bradley Beal rising up that time.
Monte Morris.
Ball with it. It's Hayward on the wing. Ball right side. Williams in the post. He's guarded by Gafford.
Always impressive when a smaller player has a nose for the ball and rises up amongst the taller ones to grab rebounds.
Porzingis, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
That is a spectacular move. Over 7 feet tall, Porzingis handling things like a guard out there. A top 5 pick back in 2015. The 7'3" Kristaps Porzingis ushered in a bit of a new era there. The rise of the 7-footer who could step out and drain threes.
Now here's Beal. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Well, since Porzingis was drafted, there have been a bunch of 7-foot shooters going in the first.
It's a good call, BA. You think about guys like Lowry, Markkanen. These guys feel like they stretch it out a bit. They can get behind the three-point line and knock shots down. Porzingis opened up a new way to think about the offense from the 5 spot.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And that one falls for Ball. And so Ball nails both of them. Tons of hype around LaMelo Ball, the 3rd overall pick in 2020. Just like you, Grant.
Yeah, although the draft was a little different back in my day. But let me tell you, BA, there is so much pressure being a top 3 pick. It's really impressive that LaMelo has lived up to the lofty expectations.
Porzingis misses. The Hornets have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Hayward against Beal. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Washington. Clock at 6. And Washington powers it through.
A bit undersized. His hops make him a legit small ball 4.
Beal, the pass to Gafford. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
A good heads up from Bradley Beal, just spots the ready shooter.
The Hornets have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. The 3 from Ball. Offensive rebound. Williams, after missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Pass to Gafford. The Hornets pull it in. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Washington finds Rozier. Hayward with it.
Remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Now here's Rozier. There's Ball with a 3. This is another. He's 0 for 4. The Wizards with a lead. Morris outside. Beal against Rozier. Tries it from the block. Hornets with the rebound. Ball outside. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad. For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Pass to Washington. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one's on Monte Morris.
You know, guys, there's one thing that may have hurt the Hornets the past few seasons. A lack of playoff experience among their core players.
The Wizards have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Beal, the pass to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Morris against ball. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Porzingis grabs the board.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Here's Beal. Pass to Kuzma. It's stolen by Washington. Here's Ball. Out to Hayward. One second left. And that's not going to go. So at the end of one quarter of play, still.
Please give a big round of applause for your Hornets U16.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Wizards?
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Ball and Rozier are the guards. At the forward spots, Hayward and Washington. And it's Williams in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Hornets 5. And Washington with possession. It's a three-point game.
Monte Morris is a nice second point guard to have on the roster. A very good scorer who contributes in a lot of other ways.
Beal outside. Pass to Porzingis. Here's Kuzma, guarded by Hayward. Here's Washington, and Gafford with the block, and he's able to get it back. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
A versatile offensive player. Hayward is very dangerous firing off the catch like this.
And with Monte Morris, he's been steady throughout his career.
Well, I tell you what, Washington did a good job picking up a stud like this. He shoots a high percentage. He takes care of the ball. He's someone that the coach is going to give a lot of responsibility to, and this team has needed a player like this for the past couple seasons.
3 on the clock. Morris for 3. It's hauled in by Hayward.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And Gafford with the block. And they're able to recover. Washington finds Rozier. Launches it. Gets the 3 to fall. Rozier's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Over to the left wing. Now Gafford. He has 6. Porzingis for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Porzingis has got 5 points.
Well, if Porzingis has range from the top, those corners have to look easy for him.
To the wing on the left. Washington inside, working on Porzingis. Washington's shot is good. Washington's gotten his second bucket.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line. Well, the 27th pick in 2017, Kyle Kuzma made first-team All-Rookie. He was displaying just sort of significantly better shooting in the pros than he did in college at Utah.
So Charlotte ends up going with a new group. So Washington going with an almost entire new group here. Gibson's checked in for Gafford. Avdia comes in for Porzingis. Nunn's checked in for Bradley Beal. And Wright subbed in for Morris. Here's Nunn. The Hornets making their last shot. It's Avdia on the wing. No good on the triple. Well, you look at Kuzma's shooting percentages. His rookie season still his most efficient, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he stayed at about that same level. But as an offensive-minded player, if he can progress a little, that would certainly help his value.
Nunn with a bucket.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good. The finish was better.
Now here's Oubre. And that one is hammered home.
Oubre breaking out the hammer.
Washington has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Pass to Avdia. Right outside. Nice move. Now Kuzma. Back to right. That one off the back iron and out. The Hornets with a lead. Martin outside. Oubre on the wing. Releases. No good. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Down low. Here's Avdia. Back to right. 12 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Gibson. Avdia from outside. And it goes!
They got that one.
He gets it! Okay, Ali, appreciate it.
Here, Hornets 20. The Wizards 22.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. One of the stories here, Daniel Gafford. Man, is he getting it done today.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And so in the game for Washington, Taj Gibson is out there with Deni Avdia. Then it's Kispert, then it's Kendrick Nunn, and it's Wright in at the one. Now here's Martin. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them a charge, I'd prefer the no call. I like that idea.
Doubled by Nunn. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
You know, Smith looking now to dish to the guys who are wide open.
Outside Nunn. To the middle. Right outside. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Gibson, no good. The Hornets shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Down low. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Last season, Washington was hot out of the gates. They started 10-3, but things did not end well.
You know, and after that hot start, B.A., a 25-44 ending for the Wizards, failing to make the play-in game as well. Just a disappointing season after the promise Washington showed early.
A new lineup here for Washington. Beal against Oubre. Here's Porzingis. To stop the run. The Hornets pull it in. Richards has got 4 rebounds in the game. Oubre on the wing. Three-pointer. And the Hornets, another 3.
Things are starting to come together for them. And the lead is starting to grow, too.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
Porzingis passes to Gafford. Up and in on the layup. Gafford's got 8 points.
7'3" is Porzingis, and he can see everywhere on the court. Trust me, everywhere. Nice zip pass there.
Right side Oubre. And the bucket is good. He's got 9.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Beal outside. Outside Porzingis. That one falls. Coming off Beal's feed.
Nice ball work there, and Porzingis finds his hands, and then the ball finds the hoop.
Pass to Thor. It's Martin on the wing. And the Hornets, another 3.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Offensive board. Gafford with the bucket. Gafford's got 4 points now in the quarter.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Pass to Smith. Beal against Oubre. Here's Martin. From downtown, and the Hornets, another 3.
Oh, he's really showing off now. The threes keep falling with no signs of slowing down.
Now Kuzma jacks up a 3, sinks the tray. Kuzma's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And Bradley Beal getting a huge contract this summer. Now, he committed to being with the Wizards for his prime. And there was some speculation he might leave, but he cemented his time in Washington for many years to come.
Now here's Morris. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And that one's good. Porzingis.
Sometimes you do a little extra work, something good comes your way, and Porzingis cleans up that offensive rebound.
Smith passes to Oubre. This one for 3. Knocks down the triple. Oubre's got 10 points here in the second half.
This takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Here's Beal. High post Gafford. And there's the call on Dennis Smith. That's his first foul. So Charlotte ends up going with a new group.
Second team foul.
29 seconds left in the third quarter. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Porzingis not letting anything or anyone get in his way right now offensively.
Williams passes to Rozier. To the paint. Washington outside. It's Hayward on the wing. Back to Washington. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Now here's Ball. 4 on the clock. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the end. In a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the
Previous play is under
close calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Clap it up for your Harlem Hip-Hop Squad.
And that one falls for Ball. The Wizards making a switch here. And so he makes both from the line.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Pass to Kispert. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And so it's Kelly Oubre making things happen for Charlotte. He put together 10 points. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. At the forward spots, Hayward and Washington. Ball and Rozier are the guards. And it's Williams in at the 5 spot. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Now here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
I don't know who's going to get up for that as Porzingis skies for the dunk.
Rozier against Morris. Washington passes to Ball. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. Gibson with it. Guarded now by Williams. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
Commend the physical play of Taj Gibson. He brings that every night when he's shooting. He's skilled at drawing contact.
And he's good on the second.
Now, the Wizards had to deal with a lot of changes last year, not just in terms of their roster, but also bringing in a new coach.
Here's Ball. The rebound by Gibson. Washington trailing. Beal, the pass to Porzingis. Out to Beal. Back to Porzingis. 4-3. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. Beal's got his 5th assist in this one. And, you know, in Washington, you have to think it takes more than 1 season for a new coach to get acclimated.
That's for sure, B.A., but now you're talking about Bradley Beal not being there for the entire year. So these guys just having time together and trying to figure out where their roles end up settling. It's really important for these guys to have those relationships built early on for them to have success this season.
Now here's Beal. Some solid defense from Williams. Ball left side. Here's Washington. Outside for Rozier. Back to Washington. And Washington powers it through.
Keeping his head up and staying patient. This is what you love to see from Rozier as a playmaker.
It's deflected. Beal against Ball. Pass to Washington. Lets it fly. Outside for Rozier. Puts the move on. And the layup is good. And now a 5-point Charlotte lead.
And what I love about Rozier is his fearlessness as a scorer. Inside, outside, in between, it doesn't matter.
That shot off. And the Hornets going the other way now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Ball outside. Looking to end this cold spell. And he lays it in.
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
And right now is when you have to lay it on the line. Between the two teams, they've clearly been the aggressor.
Now here's Beal. And he's, well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed, even after
The previous play is under review.
Doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
and give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. There's Ball with a three. The rebound by the Wizards. Morris outside. Out to the right wing. And here's Kispert from the arc. Connects from downtown. Kispert's got himself on the board with a three there.
And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Pass to Washington. Fires from deep. Rebound Washington. Porzingis has got a 6th rebound on the night. Morris passes to Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Porzingis wanting it and gets it.
Timeout call, the Hornets. They lead by 2. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter here. Martin, he's checked in for Charlotte. Oubre comes in for Rozier. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Gafford's checked in. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, well here's a summary of what Steve Clifford went over with his team during the break. He told his players, you know your job. Now just go out and do it. Don't get caught up in the moment. I want you to play with a steady pulse. He understands the emotions can run high at this stage of the game.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now here's Ball.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Beal, the pass to Gafford. Over Washington. Count it!
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn.
Kelly Oubre is a multi-talented forward who plays with a lot of confidence. This kind of consistency is going to do some damage in this league.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Big free throws right there to make this a 2-possession game.
Beal with it, guarded now by Ball. Takes a 3. Oh, he nails it! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Back to Porzingis. Pass to Kispert. Fires for 3. That one no good. And so the big win by Charlotte in a tight game. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Brent.
Sports, this game will probably be something of a chess match, don't you think, Greg? Both these squads love to run intelligent half-court strategies.
Yeah, you can expect to see some interesting playmaking as these squads try to open each other up and create opportunities to score.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Morris and Beal are the guards. Porzingis is out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. And here's Porzingis for a three. Drills the three-pointer.
Well, this is where Porzingis thrives. He is shot ready on the catch.
Now Fultz. Carter outside. Down low. Ball kicks to Wagner. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go with the three. Porzingis with the rebound. It's stolen by Fultz. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Pass to Banchero. Here's Bull. And the layup falls.
The towering presence that is Bull. Good at staying active and going after those offensive rebounds.
Of course, last season was a tough one for the Wizards. What was the biggest missing ingredient that you saw?
Well, I think there were so many things going on with the organization, Kevin. First and foremost, you brought in Wes Unseld as your coach. It was a great move, but obviously you have to institute an entirely new system on both ends of the floor. Obviously, they had some key personnel that were hurt during periods of the season. So a lot of new faces across the board for this team. So much went into their struggles.
Count the basket.
Wagner likes to work his way to the painted area as much as possible. Look how comfortable he is finishing around the rim.
Porzingis passes to Gafford. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Missed inside.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Wagner kicks to Banchero. Feeds it to Carter. Pass to Bull. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. 5 to shoot. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Can't cash in from the high post.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Porzingis is doubled. Rebound by the Magic. Fultz looking around. Passes it to Bull. Wagner on the wing. He kicks it to Banchero. And there's the pass to Bull.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Makes it off the glass.
Yeah, inside, Bull does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Morris passes to Porzingis, and the shot is good. Porzingis has got 5 points so far.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
A nice shot by Carter.
Well, we know Markelle Fultz can get cooking on the offensive end, but his responsibility to get the guys around him involved, nicely done.
A wide open look here for Porzingis. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. 8 points for him.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Fultz against Morris. And the rejection by Gafford. Morris outside. Porzingis sets the pick for Morris. Kuzma outside. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Magic. Shooting foul. As the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
When you play the forward position as Wagner does, you've got to be willing to continue to play through contact. Regardless of if there's a foul, play through it. This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Pass to Porzingis. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
Magic ball.
And it's the Magic with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Morris against Fultz. Kicks it to Banchero. Pass to Bull. Fires from deep. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a...
And your Magic Youth Dance Team.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
The guard pair for them, Anthony and Suggs. Wagner is out there with Isaac, and it's Harris in at the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Right, back to none. Launches a 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
DeLon Wright proving that he is an excellent decision maker on the offensive end. Teammate open, let me find him.
Here's Anthony, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, major height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score it.
And as I watch Cole out there, Kevin, I just love the progression he's made. The young man's put the work in to improve his game and really only starting to scratch the surface.
Kicks it out to Gibson. 6 on the shot clock. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, Taj Gibson is a big-time power player. This guy remarkable getting hit and able to finish nonetheless.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%? Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. For Cole Anthony, GA, this team believes in his future.
I mean, he's a competitive kid and knows how to play the right way. And now he understands how to play winning basketball. And that's no bias from me. That's just my analysis.
Orlando leading by 3. And here is Suggs. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Isaac outside. And the 3 off target. Washington's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. It's right on the wing. The 3. It's hauled in by Harris. Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. Passes it to Isaac. Offline with his 3. Wizards trail by 3. Nunn looking around. There's the pass to Avdia. He doesn't hit that one. Nice defense from Wagner. The Magic have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Kristaps Porzingis famously earned the nickname the Unicorn for his combination of size and skill. Former All-Star, injuries have held him back. But now a new team presents a new opportunity. KP says, I'm going to take my game to the next level because my body is going to be healthy, and that's it. Well, Kevin, let's hope so.
Absolutely. He has had injuries along the way, but the talent is obvious. David, thanks. They need this one. And Gibson wide open. He shoots. A shot goes down and gets this game back to even. Gibson's got 5 points now in the quarter. And for Orlando, it's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. And Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those high picks.
Oh, my goodness. Going to the rim with aggression is young Cole Anthony.
And Wright kicks to Gibson. It's tipped and stolen by Wagner. And Isaac throws it down.
Gary Harris can play the 1 or the 2, guys, and you have to be able to hit the open man. He does so there.
None wide open. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Anthony against Wright, and stolen by Wright. Gisbert kicks to Avdia. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed in there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. 5 on the clock. In the corner, it's Gafford. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Orlando leading.
They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
And that's a foul called on Porzingis. That is his first foul of the game. Fultz with the ball. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. With 1 on the clock, and it's good on the layup. And the Magic lead by 3.
Well, make no mistake, Markelle Fultz, because of his athletic burst, can score on the interior.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
Your Magic, 22. The Wizards, 19.
Halfway through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Porzingis with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
Checking out now the group for Wes Unseld Jr. to start the second half. Morris and Beal are the guards. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Porzingis, and it's Gibson in its center, locking down the middle. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Gibson. Evaluating recent attempts, Doris, to create super teams. They haven't quite worked out as planned, have they?
What we understand now is the game isn't played on paper. So many things go into winning. Chemistry, health, and if you risk your future trying to put together a super team with no consideration for what comes next, that can be problematic.
And Beal kicks to Porzingis. Three-pointer. Carter pulls it in.
I know he wants to answer the 3 that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
He feeds it to Bull. Just 5 to shoot. At the elbow, Banchero. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. They trail by 6. And a player opt-out for Kyle Kuzma after this season. GA probably hoping to earn himself a raise.
Yeah, and he's a worker, looking to round out his game and take that next step as he's just entering his prime.
And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Bowles setting the pick for Fultz. Now, here's Bull. Back to Fultz. Fades and shoots. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Mr. Fultz more than happy to fire away from range. Pretty shot, Markelle.
Beal taking his time here. Inside. From inside, out to Porzingis. Driving to the basket. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Carter's got his 5th rebound in this one. Magic leading by 9. Pass to Fultz. Carter sets the pick for Fultz. Back to Carter. There's the triple. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 3 assists in the game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Morris finds Porzingis. Back to Morris, and he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless? It's a foul there. I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Kicks it out to Gibson to halt the run. 4 on the clock. Porzingis inside. Carter on him.
Just incredible heads-up defensive play there by Wagner. Make an impact.
Porzingis inside, defended by Carter, and he gets it to go. Porzingis has got 10 points.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
And with all the youth of this Magic team, you feel like, Doris, they are on the verge of something big.
For their fan base, Kevin, you certainly hope so. What you're really looking for is maybe the breakthrough that the Cleveland Cavaliers had last year. A textbook job of rebuilding with youth and quality trades. You have to stay patient and understand this is a process.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
How about Porzingis? Shrugs off the hit. That work in the weight room paying off already. You gotta love the time he's put in to make himself a challenge.
And staying healthy for Porzingis has been a challenge over his career. Not uncommon for players standing well above 7 feet.
There's 57 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Ball kicks to Banchero. The feed to Fultz. And stolen by Kuzma. Here's Porzingis. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Carter's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Magic leading by 7. And stolen by Kuzma. Here's Morris. And yes, it's good.
Opportunistic play on the defensive end by Kyle Kuzma. Excellent, excellent job.
Here's Wagner. 20 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Pass to Fultz. From past the arc. Hits it from 3-point range. Fultz has got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, a welcome sign for sure. When Markelle Fultz is making this kind of shot, it opens up the offense.
Beal from long range. That shot missing. And so it's the Orlando Magic holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA. And you see it right there on display.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Banchero out there with Wendell Carter. Then it's Markelle Fultz. Then there's Bull. And it's Wagner in a shooting guard. That's who's out there for Orlando.
Well, we know that when Kristaps Porzingis is in rhythm, he can string together a stretch of play where he is sustaining an offense.
And finished off by Wagner.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Kicks it out to Gibson. Puts up a 3. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the middle. Here's Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
It doesn't get any easier than that, guys. Carter Jr. gets the position he wants and goes to town.
pass to Porzingis. Kicks it out to Gibson. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Gibson. Kisper comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for Beal. And it's Wright in for Monte Morris. Harris passes to Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Magic.
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. Wagner outside. Oh, good on the triple. Wizards trail by 12.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Gafford. And he uses the glass on the layup. Gafford's got his first bucket of the night.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Wagner, a screen on Nunn. Wagner outside. Harris looking it over. Top of the key, Isaac. Lock at 6. For 3.
Orlando foul.
And the Beals checked in for Washington.
First personal foul. Wizards substitution.
For the Wizards, this one's not looking good. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Kispert. Beal fires from way outside. And again, Washington no good. Magic leading by 10. There's the drive. Offensive rebound. Washington's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Outside, Porzingis beyond the arc. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Porzingis has got it back down to single digits for the Wizards. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And Washington making a change. Nunn's checked in.
Checking in for the Wizards.
And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
The Magic have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Fultz against Beal. Just 5 on the clock. Wagner left side.
That's really good defense by Bradley Beal. Because of his size and mobility to stay on the ball and affect the shot, that's really good D.
Out to Porzingis. 59 seconds left in the game.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Banchero with the ball. He's against Kuzma. Banchero, that's good.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Wagner passes to Fultz.
Wizards foul. Bradley Beal. 3rd personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Good on the first, and that stretches their lead to 8.
Well, guys, certainly Markelle Fultz had a rocky start with his first organization, but the change of scenery has helped him immensely, and I think he's proven, while still finding his footing, that there is a place for him at this level.
Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam. Wagner against Beal. Wagner outside.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him.
And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to do,
The previous play is under review.
the action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double-checking, and the game continues on.
Guys, when you're talking about young players, the first thing I want to know is, do they have passion and enthusiasm for the game? Franz Wagner, he's got every bit of that. Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
Here they come, fans. Your 407 dance team.
Here's Porzingis offline. And so it's Orlando winning this one. Some good moments throughout this one.
Promising young talent, Clark. Really setting themselves up for the future.
Always fun to watch these young stars go at it against one another and see how they develop over time. I'm looking forward to watching their journeys.
Here are the starters for Charlotte. At the forward spots, Hayward and Washington. Ball and Rozier are the guards. And it's Williams in at center. Now Fultz. Pass to Wagner. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Rozier against Fultz. 6 on the shot clock. Fires in the triple.
Boy, for a young guy, Fultz is really a smart player. Takes on the pick and roll with confidence and poise. Man, outstanding work.
Williams finds Washington. Here's Ball, and Ball throws it down.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And Clark, you could make a case that the Hornets were the best passing team last season.
BA, let's go to the numbers. I mean, they averaged the most assists per game in the league. And it's not just one guy. This is a team that's full of guys who can drop down.
Fultz with it. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Bowl. Wide open look. And he gets the jumper to drop.
Boy, moving the ball with purpose there. Fultz has tremendous offensive potential, and we're seeing him put it all together now.
Washington outside. Ball outside. And it's Williams off the drive. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Carter with it. Checked by Washington. And the ball out of play. The Hornets will have it. The Hornets have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Here's Rozier. The kick out to Ball. The three. Gets the three to fall. Ball's got 7 points in the game.
Well, I like the fact that this is something Ball continues to work on, that deep shot of his. He knows he's got to be a threat from deep to expand his game.
Now the Hornets moving it up. Stolen by Carter. And here they come. Here's Wagner. Can't get it to drop. So the Hornets will take it the other way. Washington outside. The kick out to Ball. Lots of room. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go. Offensively, Banchero is a difference maker. Not just with the talent, but with his relentless approach.
Pass to Bowl. Knocked away. Here's Wagner. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Banchero. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Grant, watch Banchero. He's got a rare mix of moves for a big man.
Yeah, B.A., the perfect combination of size, strength, and skill. Crosses up defenders well, spin moves, excellent body control, and he uses his body to shield the ball when he's driving through the lane.
Over to the wing. Ball outside. Inside. Here's the break. Here's Wagner. And that one is stuffed right through.
Wagner showing you how you can get out and run in the transition game.
Here's Ball. It's rebounded by Banchero.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Here's Bowl. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Getting the ball inside, usually a pretty good recipe.
54 seconds left in the opening quarter. Ball finds Hayward. Hey, the slam by Hayward.
Give Hayward the chance now. He's athletic. He's got bounce. He's going to finish with the big flush when he gets inside.
Fultz against Rozier. Pass to Banchero. Carter, a screen on Hayward. Outside Carter. From deep. The Hornets pull it in. Fast break. Here we go. Washington with the ball. Now Carter defending. Here's Williams. Washington passes to Hayward. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Stolen by Carter. Pass to Wagner. Back to Fultz. Hayward with a steal. It's all tied in Orlando. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break.
And your Magic Youth Dance Team. Put your hands together.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And for the Magic guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
In the backcourt, it's Anthony and Suggs. Gary Harris out there with Jonathan Isaac. And it's Wagner in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. And he might not be the biggest guy on the court, but Cole Anthony is explosive, Greg.
He is. I mean, he surprises you with how much lift he gets. Fearless when he's going at the rim. He's caught a number of defenders off guard with that burst.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Smith passes to Oubre. And here are the Hornets with another bucket.
Yeah, and Smith doing a nice job getting his teammates involved. Terrific at spotting the open man.
Pass to Wagner. Back to Anthony. Wagner with a screen on Smith. Kept alive. Now here's Wagner. Second chance effort. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from 3.
Pass to Suggs. Just 4 to shoot. Isaac for 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
You know, for such a young player, I'm really impressed by Isaac's workman-like approach to the game. I mean, he's always looking for ways to improve and plays with the even-keeledness of a veteran.
And he nails the 3rd. The Hornets have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Oubre with room to shoot. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Oubre's got 4 points this quarter.
Making strides in this area is Dennis Smith Jr. looking to dish it, which makes his team better.
Wagner outside. Pass to Harris. Back to Wagner. 3-pointer. And once again off the mark by Orlando. Charlotte trailing. Outside Oubre. Here's Thor. Back to Oubre. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Clark, as with most young teams, the Magic struggle with consistency.
Look, BA, that's just how the NBA can be for young teams. I mean, it's a hard league, a really hard league. It's tough. Everybody's good. But there are some benefits to going through the growing pains of being young. You learn on the fly. And there's no better teacher than experience, which comes from reps and time on the floor together. And ultimately, you hope it pays dividends going forward.
Here's Oubre. And the shot falls short that time. Orlando's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Anthony outside. Wagner outside. Isaac outside. There's the triple. And the three-pointer goes. And it's a 5-point Orlando lead.
And Isaac takes no time getting his shot off. He's got a lethal, quick release.
And Oubre gets it to go.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Here's Anthony. And Orlando again with the bucket.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
And here's Oubre from the arc. Anthony grabs the board. The Magic have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. To the inside. It's a one-on-one situation. And he goes in for the dunk.
Boy, Smith is so fast sprinting down the floor. Feels like he can beat anybody to the basket.
And here's Anthony. To the paint. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Smith left side. Pass to Oubre. From deep. Orlando grabs the miss. 16 seconds left in the first half. It's tipped. Now Anthony. And they're pushing it up. Here's Thor. That one's good. This game is all even.
Oh, that's great basketball. Denying them on one end while grabbing points on the other.
So the clock runs out with the score tied.
Your Magic, 28. The away team, 28.
We've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, we've seen Kelly Oubre really having a great game.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Steve Clifford. Rozier out on the wing with Hayward. Then there's P.J. Washington. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Williams in at the 5, roaming the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. Ball with a steal. Outside for Rozier. Ball outside. From behind the arc. Bull grabs the board. Orlando leading. It's clear Charlotte has the pieces in place to make noise in the league for years to come.
Yeah, no question, BA. They got one of the best young rosters in the NBA. And they're balanced. They play tremendous team basketball. Fun to watch.
Ball passes to Washington. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Pass to Wagner. From outside the arc. No good that time. And it's the Hornets taking it the other way. Hayward outside. Into the lane. Out left to the wing. Wagner against Ball. Ooh, drains the 19-footer. Ball's got 9 points.
Well, I tell you what separates Ball from a lot of players his age is that his footwork is advanced. He's got almost a PhD in footwork.
Fultz into the lane. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Here's Washington. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Wendell Carter.
Savvy play that time on the part of Washington. Got his man in an awkward position and then drew the foul.
And you know, offense has been the problem for the Magic. Near the bottom of the league for several years now. Lack of efficiency for extended stretches.
The Hornets have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's Williams. And the layup is good off the glass.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
Wagner inside, hounded by Ball. Outside Fultz. Fades. It's rebounded by Charlotte. And for the Magic, worst offensive rating in 2022.
Yeah, and the second worst rating in 2021 as well. It's an issue they have been trying to address. It's limited their ability to get back into the playoffs.
Here's Banchero. It counts! And the foul! That one on Hayward.
Honestly, I don't know how he pulled that off.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get to. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
Ball against Wagner. Ball passes to Hayward. Back to Ball. Lets it go from deep. And Fultz pulls it down. The Magic have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter.
Good decision that time by Wagner, taking it straight line to the rim. The defense had no chance to stop it.
Rozier, the pass to Ball, and he gets it to go. Ball's got 11.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Hayward with a steal. Outside, Williams. Ball passes to Hayward. Back to Ball. 6 to shoot. Williams finds Washington. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Banchero's got 4 rebounds now. Orlando's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Carter, good.
Superb concentration from the big man there. Carter Jr. is experienced at converting difficult shots.
Up top Ball, defended by Wagner. And the ball out of play. The Magic will have it. And you've got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Boy, and that'll give them a nice injection. Nothing like a rejection to get a team fired up.
51 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Fultz. 6 points for him. Pass to Ball. Ball with a steal. Outside for Rozier. Back to Ball. 24 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. 5 to shoot. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Washington. Ball. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Boy, nice work that time by LaMelo Ball to follow the miss of his teammate. He's not afraid to get his hands dirty either.
Left side Fultz. And there's the whistle. That'll go on Terry Rozier. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Isaac with a screen on Oubre. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Magic. They lead by 4. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
Kelly Oubre Jr.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. In the backcourt, it's Anthony and Suggs. Wagner is out there with Jonathan Isaac. And it's Harris in at the 3. That's who's out there for Orlando. Pass to Martin. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Here's Suggs. Picked by Isaac. Fires the 3. Suggs, no good. Wagner against Martin to take the lead. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Easy to see that this Hornets squad loves to play at a fast pace, and for good reason. They're built to do just that. They push the ball up court fast and hard, and they really work hard to try and catch the opposition unprepared and unalert.
Pass to Suggs. Inside. Anthony against Smith. And Oubre comes to help. And the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul of the game. And when it comes to their up-tempo play, do the Hornets' youthfulness play a part in that, do you think, Clark?
There's no question about it, B.A. I mean, a younger squad definitely, I think, means more natural energy. So they've got more gas in that tank. Their amber light rarely comes on. And they can really outwork more experienced, older teams in some cases.
And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Wagner inside. Richards is there. Smith in the high post. Oubre on the wing. Pass to Thor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stripped away. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. And the dunk by Isaac.
Boy, nice swipe that time from Suggs. I love to see him being aggressive and taking chances on defense.
Smith passes to Oubre. Richards with a screen. On the attack, Oubre. Good! Now 7 for 11 on the night.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Pass to Richards. And he dunks it down.
A power finish there as he breaks out the tomahawk.
You could feel the shake after that.
Good.
Yeah, great aggressive move to the bucket there. He wasn't about to pass that one up. He threw it down.
A line change here for Orlando. And the Hornets making a change here. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. He told them to be more careful about their selections, saying, quote, don't force it at the arc. If it's not a good look, don't risk it. Move the ball, attack inside. Use your options.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Outstanding poise from folks there. I mean, his team looks for him to provide buckets like that, and he doesn't disappoint.
Oubre passes to Ball. And there's a pick. Back to Oubre. Washington outside. Oubre on the wing. The steal. Wagner for 3. Drains the triple. And the Magic lead by 1. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Magic.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
You know something else, guys? You know, they came out of that tunnel sprinting in a full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game. The young fella taking charge of the situation. Wagner gets the clutch bucket for his team. How sweet is that?
Ball with a steal. There's 47 seconds left to play in the fourth. Martin right side. Williams on the wing. shoots over Fultz. And he buries it. And that one brings him within one.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Now here's Wagner. 5 on the clock. And he sinks it.
And they do have a foul to give if needed.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
And here's Oubre from the arc. Oh my! What a shot! Oh, a tremendous three! We're tied! Outside Fultz. Time expires. We're going to overtime. We'll take a quick break.
And your Magic Houston team.
Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Now ball. We've got Washington. Kelly Oubre out there with ball. Then there's Cody Martin. And it's Williams in at the 5, down low. To the left side wing. Here's Bull. He's guarded by Washington. The 3 from Banchero. Here's Carter. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. And the Magic lead by 2. Martin finds ball. Outside Oubre. Fires the 3. And the Hornets, another 3.
And you cannot leave anybody open on Ball's team because this guy is excellent at finding his teammates.
And Martin comes to help. Pass to Banchero. Here's Bull. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Can't ask for a better look when they needed it most. Using his height advantage inside.
Out to Oubre. Now Martin. Back to Oubre. It's Martin on the wing. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Here's Banchero. Williams defending. And Banchero gets it to go. We are in OT. A minute and a half gone by and what has been a great one. Outside Oubre. Puts up a 3. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
And it's the Hornets on the break. Releases. And here are the Hornets with another bucket.
Just straight tricking the defender with the shot fake. This is how it's done.
Just about 2 minutes into the overtime period. What a game. Fultz. Soft touch off the glass.
No fear from Fultz there. That's why people are really high on this young man. And he is ready to step into the big moments.
Oubre. The shot that time not on target. Ooh, nice D from Fultz. Out to the wing. The 3 from Banchero. Oh, my. And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge. Asking for a review. This could be a big call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the officials can be...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
The Magic making a switch here. Harris is checked in. So the first of 3 is good. And that brings him within 2 here. He makes the second free throw. And that narrows the gap to 1. It's good, and he's 100% from the line thus far.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
Oubre against Harris. Oubre passes to Martin. Now here's Ball. The D's right on him. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Washington. Wagner with a steal. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Banchero. Back to Wagner. Out to the right wing. Shoots from the right block. The Magic need to put one up here.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Timeout call, the Hornets. They're down by 2. Only 2 seconds left in overtime. And here's Oubre from the arc. Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark. So it's the Magic.
Up tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. The forwards are Hayward and Washington. Kelly Oubre out there with LaMelo Ball. And it's Williams at the 5. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. Outside Williams. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
And Ball is a proven distributor. He's got a real talent for spotting the cracks in the D.
Beal can't get it to go.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised.
Oh, that's a big-time throwdown, and Oubre can really fly.
And the Wizards with possession. Morris outside. Here's Gafford. Out to Morris. Jacks up a 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Hayward against Kuzma. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Putting defenders in tough spots is a trait of Hayward's game. I mean, he gets his man on the back foot and forces him to either foul or give up the easy one.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Greg, last offseason, the Hornets decided to part ways with their coach of the past 4 years.
Always a tough decision, and this is a critical time for Charlotte. They've got a tremendous young core. They think their time is now, and they want to make a bold move with the new hire.
Now, let's go to Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Had a chance to talk with head coach Wes Unseld Jr.
Well, Kevin, he says their defense has to rise to the occasion against this opponent. They have to block shots at the rim, and they have to get out in the perimeter. And they're going to try to make their presence felt in both respects. Guys?
Well, David, thank you. We'll be looking for the defensive-minded approach coming in, Greg.
I like that they're focused on getting stops. Gives them the opportunity to turn that defense into offense.
And let's see how good they can be in transition to get out and try to find some easy ones.
Now here's Beal, following the miss by LaMelo Ball. And Beal kicks to Gafford. Porzingis inside, working on Williams. Porzingis can't hit. Outside, Ball. And it's Washington missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
That shot wide open.
Well, Beal loves getting a little wiggle room and then great rhythm on that 3.
Oubre passes to Hayward. And Hayward with the stuff.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Outside, Beal. No good from outside. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Charlotte. Trailing by 2. Washington has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. During his childhood, Hurricane Katrina forced Kelly Oubre Jr.'s family out, and they had to move.
And the Oubre family moving from New Orleans to Houston. Kelly saying he still thinks about the day his family left NOLA. Feels lucky they found a new home.
Now Oubre, Bradley Beal missing from long range. And it's Williams throwing it down.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Guys, straight power there. Straight power.
Yeah, don't settle for all the jump shots if you got that size and that ability. Kuzma getting to the rim.
Here's Oubre. It's rebounded by Porzingis. For Washington, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Morris finds Kuzma. Back to Morris. We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter of the game. The wide open look here for Porzingis. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got assist number 5 here tonight. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Taken 3rd overall in 2020. LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Cracks in the tray. Porzingis has got a couple of threes now in the first for Washington.
And Beal finding a guy with a better look that time.
This is his first free throw of the game. And that one falls for Williams. Something that the Wizards struggled with last year, Brent, was a lack of consistency.
Yeah, constantly shifting the rosters and starting lineups. Obviously a new coach, so tactically some different things being deployed. You gotta find a dependable foundation, and training camp in the early part of the season for this team, really, really important.
Now here's Beal. Porzingis with a screen on Hayward. 6 to shoot. Out to Porzingis. And again, Washington with the triple.
That's a confident shot from Porzingis. And when he's pulling that quick, you know he's feeling it.
Here's Oubre. He trains the turnaround jump shot.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Top of the key, Porzingis shoots over Washington, and Porzingis gets it to go on the assist from Beal.
And the coaching staff better alert their defense to Porzingis and how comfortable he is right now on offense.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Washington out in front, up by 7. They'll be back shortly, live from Washington. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Wizards.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. The guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
On the court for the Hornets, they've got Dennis Smith, also Terry Rozier out there, and it's Martin in at the small forward. Here's Rozier, and the layup's good off the glass. Rozier's got his first bucket in this one.
He's a competitor. Even amongst the trees, Rozier has such confidence in his ability to finish.
Got a hand on it. Martin with it. Goodwin with the steal. And here we go. Washington fast break. He gets it in there. Kispert's got the lead up to 9 now for the Wizards.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Rozier the pass to Martin. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Martin's got his first 2 points of the night.
And once Rozier spots that hole in the defense, he just doesn't hesitate. Just sends the ball to an open shooter.
Good on the shot. And you hear the legends, Brent, talk shot. So often, it's about what separates winning players from the guys that don't win as much. What comes to mind for you?
I think what comes to mind, Kevin, is expectation. And sometimes we get a little bit ahead of ourselves with guys who we want to anoint as the next great player. Look, sometimes it takes 3 or 4 chances at the highest level to finally reach that point where you have the confidence and the experience and the know-how to be one of the best players in the league, and who compliments you along the way. So to me, it comes with a great deal of patience to let that player achieve that level of success.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
For the pass to Rozier. Shot clock at 6. Here's Thor. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
Catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
And for Terry Rozier, all of his efficiency numbers are way up the last couple of years. Here's a guy who's just 37% from the field during his time in Boston.
Smith the pass to Rozier. Right side Martin. Here's Thor. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Pass to Kispert. Takes a three. Nailed from three-point land. Kispert's got 7 now in this quarter. And the numbers of Terry Rozier. As you mentioned, they're getting better bit by bit, Greg.
Scary Terry's three-point shooting is way up, and that helps big time. With experience, Rozier isn't forcing things offensively. He's becoming a much better decision maker. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Hornets trail by 18. 1:39 left now here in the second. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Putting that athleticism to good use. Dennis Smith Jr. explosive and overwhelmed the defense that time.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now.
You know, over the last couple seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out.
Hayward with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. Hayward can't hit. Washington leading now by 16. And Beal kicks to Porzingis. Fires the three. And again, Washington with the triple. For Washington, how difficult, Greg, is it to win when your roster changes, as you were just talking about? It changes so much from year to year.
It's really tough. I mean, take Spencer Dinwiddie. You know, he signs a big 3-year deal, traded 6 months later. So when things like that happen, it's so difficult to create chemistry.
Ball's checked in for the Hornets. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Smart pass from Porzingis, just a better shot available.
For Charlotte, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Oubre kicks to ball. The pass to Washington. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Morris dishes to Beal. Morris passes to Beal. Stolen by Ball. Here's Hayward. The dish to Ball. Rebound, Washington. And here we go. Fast break. Kuzma's got it.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great.
Your Wizards, 47. The away team, 26.
There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Porzingis having a dominant impact in this game.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Morris and Beal are the guards. Porzingis is out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Here's Porzingis. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Porzingis showing some toughness that time, just cutting through contact.
And there's no question that Porzingis is still a very effective player in this NBA.
Yeah, and I guess, Kevin, the thing we're still looking for is the consistency in the health. We know how talented he is offensively and how he can stretch out defenses with his ability to shoot the ball, but something's got to change in terms of how consistent we get KP on the floor for the entirety of a season.
And it's Ball in the corner. Williams, a screen on Beal. There's Ball with the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Ball's got 8 points.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
Tries it from the top of the key. They get the rebound. And Kuzma stays with it. And the Wizards lead by 19.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Oubre with the steal. Kicks it to Ball. Passes it to Williams. Back to Ball. Fires the three. Again, Ball missing.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Beal the pass to Kuzma, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Near the three-point line, it's Morris. That shot off the mark, and it's the Hornets taking it the other way. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Oubre. Now, here's Washington. Pass to Ball. Oubre with it. Now Beal defending. Clock at 4. Oubre can't get it to go.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Beal drives in. Here's Porzingis. No good on the shot. Hornets trail by 19. A finish. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
He made a great decision there to push the basketball up. Excellent teamwork.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Beal's shot is good.
Ooh, Beal so smooth.
For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Oubre against Gafford. Ball with a wide open look. Drains it from beyond the arc. Ball's got 9 points here in the second half.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed and getting out on him.
Beal fires from way outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. The pass to Ball. Jacks up a 3, and another 3 for Charlotte.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
They recover it. Kuzma passes to Morris. Out to Kuzma. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got 6 assists in the game.
And this is where Kuzma wants to just keep improving, find some consistency. He knows guys like him have to keep hitting threes to stay on the floor.
In the corner, it's Oubre. Shoots over Beal. Ball against Morris. Ball, the pass to Oubre. Charlotte needs to get a shot up. Here's Washington. Gets a hand on it. They shoot again. Oubre dishes the ball. Nice move. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And Washington going with a whole new group here. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. And there's the call on Cody Martin. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Goodwin with it. Now Smith defending. Here's Gibson, and it's Gibson finishing it off.
Well, at 6'9", Taj Gibson has the ability to get up there and throw it down.
Here's Richards. And he banks in the layup.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Kispert wide open. He fires. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Washington sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've got the... And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
And that's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the fourth. Terry Rozier is out there with Dennis Smith. Then there's Cody Martin. And it's Thor into the force line. Goodwin with it. Picked up by Rozier. Goodwin, good.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Rozier, and he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Nunn kicks to Goodwin. 6 on the shot clock, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Morris passes to Gafford, and Gafford throws it down.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
And the shot goes in.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Washington leading now by 12. Kuzma outside. And Kuzma slams it in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
The body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
And the Hornets making a change here. Martin's checked in. And foul on the and now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play is under review.
Angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Oubre, good.
So raw coming into the league, you can just see Oubre's skill set rounding into form.
Wizards leading by 12. Morris kicks to Beal. Porzingis against Williams. Washington again turning it over.
Possession to Charlotte.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Ball dishes to Martin. And it's Monte Morris with the foul.
Monte Morris.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Washington, and then Washington with the dunk.
Wow, that is awesome to see the small man challenge the big man. Sometimes when you jump, you can be taller than the big fella.
Screen by Porzingis, and Beal kicks to Porzingis. The wide open look here for Kuzma. Buries it from three-point range. Kuzma's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Kuzma, rise, and fire.
Hornets trail by 13. Williams sets a screen for Ball. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Out to Kuzma. Takes the 3. Here's Gafford. Lays it up off the glass. And the Wizards lead by 15.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
There's Beal with the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Wizards.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Morris into the lane, to the paint, low block shot on the way, and the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Washington.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Porzingis.
Oh, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Ball no good.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Beal gets a wide open look. Goes back up. Porzingis. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It's on Kelly Oubre.
First team.
More and more polish from Porzingis, easily getting the defense off their feet. The rest is simple.
And both free throws good for Porzingis. Here's Oubre. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Porzingis, that's a 2. No good. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
these teams prefer to operate at a slower pace. It's more about half-court offense than getting out in transition.
Which means necessarily, BA, that the winner tonight is likely going to have to execute at a high level. That means, is your spacing good? Do you have the appropriate motion? Are you setting quality screens? How effective can you be generating good shots in the half court?
And the starting lineup for the Magic. We've got Markelle Fultz. Wendell Carter is out there with Banchero. Then it's Franz Wagner, and it's Bol in at the 5. Now here's Morris. Porzingis for 3. And that comes off the assist by Morris.
Boy, don't let Porzingis get cooking from three-point territory. He is a sweet shooting big man.
Wagner against Beal, and it's Wagner off the drive. Can't connect from short range.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on Markelle Fultz.
Very tough to affect the shot of Porzingis without leaving your feet. And KP, because of that, has the ability to keep them off balance. Boy, you think about the surprises at the trade deadline back in 2022. The one that shocked me the most, the Mavericks sending Kristaps Porzingis to the Wizards. I was shocked. Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Back to Kuzma. High post Gafford. Morris outside. Shot clock at 5. And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's Gafford missing. Doris, the big Porzingis trade really did catch people off guard.
It seemed when he was acquired by the Mavericks that Kristaps and Luka Doncic were going to be the backbone of the Mavericks for a long time. How quickly things change in the NBA.
Here's Beal. The Magic making their last shot. And that one's good. Porzingis.
What a pass by Bradley Beal. This guy is an elite scorer, but don't forget about his passing skills.
Outside Fultz. Lets the 3 fly. Gafford grabs the miss. And Washington with possession. They're on a 10-2 run here. Pass to Morris. Morris on the wing. Got a piece of it. Back to Beal. The 3. Doesn't go that time. The Magic have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Here's Bol. Wagner outside. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Wizards basketball.
The Wizards with a lead. Morris for 3. Tries again. Nifty move. And the bucket is good from Gafford in deep.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Now here's Wagner. Carter from outside. Gafford grabs the miss. Washington has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off.
You know, the Wizards really came up short last season on the defensive end. They consistently struggled to get stops, which makes it twice as hard to win games.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. You just wonder how the Wizards can remedy their defensive weaknesses from last year.
Well, BA, mindset is a big part of it. They just need to have better focus on pressuring the ball handlers and making sure shots are getting well contested.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
And Bradley Beal is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. 1.5 minutes left now in the first quarter. Carter finds Fultz. Pass to Wagner. 5 to shoot. He takes it in. And Gafford with the block. And a fast break now for the Wizards. Morris for 3. The shot no good. Now Orlando takes it the other way. Fultz passes to Carter to win the drought. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That'll belong to Kyle Kuzma.
See, it's the size, the skill, and the athleticism of Carter Jr. that can sometimes prove too much of a task for these defenders. That is a big-time play.
Now here's Morris. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Back to Porzingis. Morris outside. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. And they'll get another chance. The Wizards with another miss. Orlando has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Back to Fultz. Pass to Bowl. Over Kuzma. And Gafford with the block. Here's Kuzma. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Porzingis. That one doesn't drop. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Wizards here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Kyle Kuzma out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Gafford in at center. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. And Bradley Beal is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. A new lineup here for Washington.
Substitution on the court.
And it's the Magic with the ball. A 12-point game. Pass to Suggs. Some room here for Anthony. Gets some space and buries the jumper.
But just keeping things simple on the offensive end. Cole Anthony more than happy to shoot in these kinds of situations. When new players enter the league, it obviously can take some time for them to get acclimated. I think what impressed me about Jalen Suggs is a young man who just concentrated and played the best basketball that he was capable.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Suggs. Wagner for 3. Tries to save it. And he recovers it. Pass to Anthony. Now Wagner. Back to Anthony. Clock at 6. The Magic need to put one up here. Orlando gets it back. And for Washington, they're shooting around 50% in the game so far. Here's Goodwin. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Anthony finds Harris. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And here's Kispert from the arc. Fades and shoots. And again, it's Washington converting. Doris, Suggs kind of had a trial by fire with his introduction to the league, huh?
He did, B.A., because he was asked to start a lot of games, and that, to me, is successful perseverance.
Second team foul.
Anthony outside. Pass to Isaac. Back to Anthony. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Avdia pulls it in. For Washington, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Suggs. Here's Anthony. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. Anthony's gotten his second bucket of the game.
You love Cole Anthony's attitude. So confident, so willing to fire on the catch. Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
Pass to Isaac. Plenty of space. Now here's Anthony. Here's Suggs. Nunn defends. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, it's excellent recognition from Cole Anthony, but how about your offense working to get a man that wide open pretty?
Here's Goodwin. He's guarded by Anthony. Now a timeout called by Washington. Over the last few years, we've seen the rise of the skilled big. Doris, how's that changed the way basketball is played?
I think, BA, certainly it has made for a more wide-open game. The advent of that stretch 4, stretch 5, it creates better spacing because you've got to deal with their shooting. To me, it's a much better product for the fans.
Clock at 4. Back to Gibson from the arc. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First team
It goes on Cole Anthony. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Wizards.
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Now here's Wagner. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Right side Fultz. Pass to Banchero. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Here's Beal. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Morris has got 3 assists in the game.
That's just a great move by Beal. Little shake, little bake right there.
And it's Wagner missing. The Wizards have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. And then Beal with the dunk.
BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Wagner for 3. Fultz against Morris. Now here's Fultz. Not a lot of room. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively. And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
And so it's the Washington.
with the score, your Wizards, 28, the Magic, 10.
About ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It has been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Here's who Jamal Mosley is starting the second half with. We've got Wendell Carter. Wagner is out there with Markelle Fultz. Then there's Banchero, and it's Bol in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Wait, think about Daniel Gafford being picked in the second round back in 2019. But guys, in 2021, that young man started to find his stride.
None, the pass to Gafford. Here's Goodwin. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Wagner outside. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Pass to Bol. Over Nunn. Here's Bol. Second chance shot. And he can't get that one.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
Here's Goodwin. Three-pointer off the mark. And with Gafford, Doris, he earned a 3-year, $40 million deal.
He did, BA, and it had everything to do with what he showed as a starting caliber center in the league. His rebounding, his rim protection, and his value as a vertical threat at the cup, all very worthy of that contract.
And it's Wagner missing. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Back to Nunn. Pass to Gafford. Puts the move on. Here's Kispert. Here's Goodwin. And another miss by Washington. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell. You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
And the Magic shooting just 21% from the floor. And a two-handed jam!
Boy, doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
Wagner against Nunn. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
Well, I know you spent a lot of your career in Orlando. What are your favorite memories of that time?
None, B.A. You know I was hurt the entire time while I was in Orlando. No, but in all seriousness, they were great people, great city, and it was fun to see young guys like Jameer Nelson and Dwight Howard get drafted and emerge as great players and leaders for their ball club.
Here's Banchero. He's got 6. Here's the 3. And out of bounds, the Wizards will take it. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for that, Allie.
Well, this is a real strength of Taj Gibson's game. Efficient low-post scoring. That's nicely done.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Pass to Carter. Here's Banchero. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Kuzma. Morris outside. On the wing, Kuzma. He's off on that one. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. There's Fultz with a 3. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Boy, guys, you look at the history of the Magic, and there has been episodic success driven by great players. Penny Hardaway and Shaquille O'Neal, of course, and Dwight Howard.
And he nails the 3rd. And Doris, the Magic have come so close to a title twice.
Right, B.A. 2 trips to the NBA Finals, led respectively by 2 dominant centers, Shaquille O'Neal and Dwight Howard. The fans dying for another chance. Hopefully, with the building they're doing now, they don't have to wait too much longer.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
There's 47 seconds left in the third.
Boy, you think about the Washington Wizards and the tough ending to their season. They got out of the gate so hot, but cooled off and came in 12th in the East. That was their lowest ranking in 9 years, guys.
Nunn's checked in for Washington.
Well, guys, certainly Markelle Fultz had a rocky start with his first organization, but the change of scenery has helped him immensely, and I think he's proven, while still finding his footing, that there is a place for him at this level.
Now here's Fultz. He's got 5.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker.
On the attack, Nunn. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Oh, a nice shot by Gibson.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Wagner for 3. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Washington's shooting has been good, 54% on this one. Kendrick Nunn out there with Bradley Beal. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. Then it's Taj Gibson. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Washington right now. Here's Porzingis. It's hauled in by Isaac. Well, Orlando's shooting a tough 22% from the field so far. Anthony with it. None in his pocket. Harris's shot is good.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
They've also done a heck of a job at the free throw line tonight. Good aggression has led to a number of easy chances and points at the line.
Now here's Nunn. Down low. Porzingis finds Beal. No good from outside.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown.
Harris against Beal. And Bradley Beal is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. The Wizards making a switch here. Avdia's checked in. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Harris outside. Shot is up. 6 on the shot clock. Isaac, the pass to Anthony. Unloads from 13. Isaac's shot is off.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Now here's Porzingis. No one near him. And Avdia with the basket on the assist by Porzingis.
Well, Porzingis does a nice job looking for the window to make his teammate better. Pretty pass.
Kuzma against Harris. The three is up. The rebound by the Wizards. Beal outside. No luck on that one. Now Orlando takes it the other way. 3 on 3. Here's Suggs. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Yeah, you're seeing Isaac mature as an offensive player, finding your open teammate, such a critical skill.
And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. Porzingis for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
You get the sense his teammates recognize Kristaps Porzingis is in rhythm. Let's keep feeding him.
Isaac left side from 15 feet away. Yes, it's good.
He kicks it out, takes advantage of the open space. That'll leave a defense scrambling.
Beal outside. And then Beal with the dunk.
Well, Bradley Beal letting you know there's still an explosive level to his game. Off his feet, easy finish.
Pass to Wagner. A minute 50 left in the fourth. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. And the Wizards on the break. Here's Avdia. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. Avdia's got 4 points this quarter.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession. Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Wizards.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And what a huge performance it was for Kristaps Porzingis.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
And here's Harris outside. Out to Anthony. There's the 3. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. So Orlando ends up going with a new group.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Fultz. 41 seconds left in the fourth, and Wagner gets it to go.
What we know about Franz Wagner is this guy attempts a fair amount of threes for a reason. He's pretty effective, guys.
They kick it out to Porzingis. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. And stolen by Nunn. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Banchero.
Wizards ball.
23 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Kuzma outside. Outside Nunn. Pass to Porzingis. 5 on the clock. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point. That pass was about the location, puts it perfectly into the hands of his teammate.
So we see the Wizards taking the W here. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't.